You have reached Frank and Gord's Excellent Off-Road Adventures YouTube channel. We are off on another adventure, so please enjoy the following video.
Hey fellow YouTubers, thanks for dropping by at Frank and Gord's Excellent Off-Road Adventures. Today we bring you the 2019 Yamaha Wolverine X2 R-spec, and we're going to be installing rear cargo box from Yamaha. I believe the part will flash that down below, but if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget about the alert buttons for any upcoming videos, and we'll talk a little bit more about that after. So I guess we'll start by unboxing this, and we'll put a link down below as well for you so you know exactly what part number there is. So there's two actual boxes for the Yamaha. One is for the X2 that we have here today, and the other is for the X4, the four-seater. And the difference is with the four-seater is you can actually take the tailgate off and replace it with the box. It acts as your whole tailgate trunk system. So we'll take this all apart and out of the packaging. Very easy install. The directions when you look online. Pretty intuitive product from Yamaha, I gotta say that myself. All the hardware is included as well. I don't believe there's any tools that are actually required. It's all self-bolt-on hand bolts. Aesthetically, it looks pretty pleasing. We've got cup holders here. I don't know if you can see them. The Yamaha logo, cup holders. These clips seem pretty tight and durable. Has a nice watertight seal. We'll have to see and do a review afterwards. So, their instructions. There's two places this box can be installed. We'll just dry fit it right now to have a look and see what looks best, but I think we're going to be doing the one right up against the cab itself. But it also, I believe, you can take it out and move it back one spot, close to the tailgate. And this is probably why they set it up this way. You can actually move the tailgate if you wish. On this model, you can leave the tailgate. And that's pretty much it, other than using the hand bolts. We'll open those up. But there's already holes in the bottom of the bed. There's not a lot of work to do. So before we actually put this into the box with the thumb bolts here, I want to retract a little bit of what we said earlier, that this didn't require any tools, but for the drain plug, you'll need an Allen key or socket driver for the Allen keys, as well as for the nylock nut. Probably advisable that you either use an adjustable wrench or an 8mm socket. So we're going to go ahead first, before we put the box into the unit, and install the drain plug. Make life a lot easier than having to lean over the machine when we do this. So what you want to do, it's kind of, the lid's actually outweighing this right now, so this comes with a gasket and a drain plug. You're going to want to fit those two together, like so. You'll take your two bolts, thread them through both the outer plastic drain plug as well as the gasket. Make sure they line up before you put them into the actual rear cargo box. And everything's nicely fitted here. It seems to fit really nice. So push those in nice and tight. Then you'll take a washer from the inside. And it keeps wanting to pop off. And you'll put your nylock and try to thread it on as much as you possibly can by finger tight. And do the same with the other one. And then you're going to want to tighten these up to 3.6 foot-pounds. this, you don't want to over tighten and crush the gasket here. We'll go back and spec these later. That's just about right there. So that's pretty much it for the tools. The rest are hand bolts. So we'll go and put this in place. And like I said, we're going to be installing this right up to the cab. And it just snugly fits right in there. There we go. And she's in. It's that simple. Now you're going to take your 4 hand bolts. I'm not sure how well these hand bolts are going to hold up over time, but when we do a review after we put a couple hundred miles on it, we'll definitely let you know what we think of it. Again, the holes are already in the bed of the vehicle, and you're just going to hand tighten. Nice and snug. That's the nice thing about this Yamaha, is everything seems to be plug and play for accessories so far. Nice and easy. So now we'll take the other side with an overview shot, and you can see how nicely they line up, and you just thread in your hand bolts, hand tight. First time actually from the manufacturer, the holes probably have a little bit of plastic shard around them, but once you start to put the threads in, bolt into the threads, it's no problem. Nice and tight, snug that gets. The other one in too. A little bit tighter, but I like the fact that we'll be able to take this out on the trails and move it back if we have to. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's pretty secure. It doesn't move, it doesn't wobble, there's no noise when I try to wiggle it. The latches are pretty intuitive. It's got some nice cup holders on both sides for when you take a break on the trails. And again, you can move this forward. It gives you a lot of room still to carry your gear, other gear that you don't need necessarily put in the box, and things like gas cans or whatnot. So you could still move it back one more to the other settings with the tailgate closed, and store maybe things up front that you really don't need to get wet on those muddy days on the trails. So there you have it, easily installed, virtually toolless. You can probably install this in about 10 to 15 minutes right from the unboxing. So thanks for visiting. Please hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that alert channel bell for our upcoming videos. We're going to do the 2019 Wolverine X2 R-spec walk around, as we haven't had much of a trail life on it so far yet, not a lot of kilometers, as well as our 2019 Can-Am Maverick X3 XRS. So please, again, join, subscribe, like. We'll be bringing some more videos to you from the Hatfield and McCoy, West Virginia trails in April. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell for alerts to get notifications of our next video.